What is up, bros? EA's at it again. They've managed to piss off even more gamers, and this time it's a whole buffet of blunders. We're talking server meltdowns, phantom bans, refund nightmares, the whole 9 yards. People are losing their minds, and honestly, can you blame them? Buckle up, bros, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Let's do this. Okay, first up, we gotta talk about this whole SBC glitch fiasco in EA FC 25. Seriously, EA, what were you thinking? This thing's been busted since launch, and players are still finding ways to exploit it. I mean, it's great for those who are using it to rack up coins, but come on, it's totally unfair to everyone else. And the worst part? EA's solution is basically to throw a band-aid on a gaping wound. We need an emergency patch like yesterday. This is basic game-breaking stuff, and it needs to be fixed ASAP. Just play the game the right way, and let's hope EA gets their act together and fixes this mess sooner rather than later. Honestly, this whole situation just screams classic EA, doesn't it? Next up, we've got another head-scratcher from EA Linux players getting banned. Seriously, what is going on over there? These guys paid for the game just like everyone else. They deserve to play without getting slammed with some bogus ban hammer. And the worst part is, EA's being super shady about the whole thing. They're not giving a straight answer about whether Linux is actually supported or not. If you're a Linux player who's been affected by this, don't stay silent. Head over to EA's official forums and make your voice heard. The more noise we make, the more likely they are to actually do something about it. EA, it's time to get your act together and start treating all your players fairly, regardless of their operating system. Alright, let's talk about lag. We've all been there, right? That moment when you're just about to pull off the sickest move and BAM! Lag spikes hit you like a truck and your glorious victory turns into a humiliating defeat. It's infuriating. And unfortunately, it seems like EA's servers are having a collective meltdown, because high ping is running rampant right now. Invest in some better hardware, optimize your matchmaking, and for crying out loud, give players the option to manually select their region. It's EA, remember? Hold up, PlayStation users, it looks like you guys are getting hit especially hard with this latest EA debacle. I've been seeing tons of reports of PlayStation players getting stuck on loading screens, unable to connect to EA servers, and generally just getting the middle finger from the gaming gods. Now, I'm not saying this is entirely EA's fault. PlayStation Network has its own share of issues, as we all know. But come on, EA, you gotta do better than this. Your games are literally unplayable for a huge chunk of your player base right now. Good luck with that, you're gonna need it. Honestly though, it shouldn't be this hard to play a game in 2023. EA and PlayStation, get your acts together and fix this mess. Alright, this next one really grinds my gears. You know how EA's always pushing those microtransactions, loot boxes, and all that other shady stuff? Well, what happens when you actually pay for something and it doesn't work, like at all? You'd think they'd be quick to issue a refund, right? Wrong. They've got all these hoops you have to jump through, and even then, there's no guarantee you'll actually get your money back. It's ridiculous. EA, listen up. If your servers are so messed up that people can't even play the games they paid for, the least you can do is give them a refund. Don't let EA get away with this. Okay, final EA blunder for today, and this one's a real doozy. So, imagine this. You've been playing your favorite EA game for months. You've poured hours into it, unlocked all the best gear, and climbed to the top of the leaderboards. But then, disaster strikes. Your ping goes through the roof, lag makes the game unplayable, and you realize you're stuck on a server with the worst connection imaginable. So, what do? You try to transfer your account to a different server, of course. But wait, what's this? EA doesn't allow server transfers? Are you kidding me? It's like you enjoy torturing your players. Well, there you have it, bros. EA's latest blunders laid bare for all to see. Seriously, it's like they're not even trying anymore, but hey, what else is new, right? It's EA, after all. They've got a long and storied history of messing things up, and something tells me this is just the tip of the iceberg. Stay informed, stay vocal, and most importantly, don't let EA get away with this crap. Keep those complaints coming, and maybe, just maybe, they'll finally start listening to their players. Until next time, bros, stay frosty.